That's good. Way familiar. Just trying to get some. Sorry, I was a little late. Just trying to get this all together. Got a million things that I'm doing right now, but let me see here. Make sure everything good. Where we at? Sure. IG tapped in. Yeah. So, yeah, all right. Make sure this is all good here. Where we at? Where we at? That back in. Just trying to get everything together, y'all. Hold up. Hold up. Yeah. Everybody to tap in. Hold up. I ain't going here. Stick around. I get the link out. Hold on. What's good, y'all? What's good? Boy, birthday trying to turn up. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get this all together. Just give me some time here. Uh, Where we at, man? Hold up. Yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. Trying to get this together, y'all. Be patient with me, man. It's been a long day, to say the least. Shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah. Phone is not working with me right now, y'all. Let's check straight live. Yeah. Sure. I see y'all tapping in. Jamaican G was good with you, brother. Matic was good with you. Trying to get this shit started up. Technical difficulties and all that, but we gonna start and we gonna get this shit popping. Upgrade Your Game podcast. It's the first live stream. So, especially on the B day, we gotta get it popping, right? Uh, oh man, long day, man. Strong day. Just together. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Yep. All right. Give it a couple minutes and I'm just start right in. Had a little technical difficulties. I know I said I was gonna start at 6, but your boy trying to get a lot of things together, trying to get the party together for later on. Um, Live stream and everything, get it all set up. You know what I'm saying? Usually I do it in the studio, but the studio closed on Sundays, but ain't no perfect place to be than the old crib that I grew up in. So, and being that I started Upgrade Your Game podcast about a year ago, got to take it back to where it all started. So I'm just trying to get this together, and I'm going to start in a little bit. And I want to say first starting out, man, appreciate everybody for the B-Day love out there. Thank you all. Y'all mean a lot to me. Like seriously, man. It has been a lot for your boy for probably the past 2 years. Um, but all the love that I've been getting for the past forever. You know what I'm saying? I truly appreciate it, especially today. Um, it's just, I ain't been on the ground for like a month and I was just trying to get everything together. But your boy definitely back at it. I'm definitely going back to the podcast and I'm definitely, one more, once, well, so I got another show called Unwavered. So with Unwavered, I'm shooting that. I got a new episode dropping on the 27th, so you better go check that. It's about Jay. I went to the Jay-Z exhibit, the Book of Hold exhibit back in New York, back in back in December, and I talk about the top 5 unreleased Jay-Z songs. My top 5 that I think is just top 5. So I'm gonna talk about that on the next one. So that's gonna drop on the 27th, and then in March, I got more guests coming for Upgrade Your Game, for Unbrotherly Love and Sisterly Like Unbrotherly Love and Sisterly Advice, the show that I do with my sister. I'm all tongue tied and shit. So yeah, definitely got a lot on the horizon. We got a lot coming for Playway TV, man. It's definitely not just gonna stop. I'm going to keep going with the content. I'm not stopping. This my money. Like I'm going for the money. Like we ain't stopping. So I appreciate everybody for everything. But this is the first live I did for Upgrade Your Game podcast. Um, yeah, this the first time I did it. I did one for Umbrella Love and Sisterly Advice. You can go check that out on the channel if you go subscribe to Playaway TV. I did one for that. Um, so we definitely on that. Let's give me some time here. We're gonna start going. Yeah, I'm getting the birthday love today, man. A shout out to everybody that showed me love on my birthday today. Man, there's so many of y'all. I'm trying to respond back to y'all, but I had so much to do. But it's truly appreciated once again. So Just trying to get to it real quick. We're gonna start the topics I got for the day. So I came in, share this live out. Definitely appreciate it. I got a website. You can definitely get on there, playawave.com. I make merch. You can put my, so you can definitely cop that on there. You can also get my content on there. Also my music. It's all on playawave.com. So, today, if like, comment, subscribe to the channel, that definitely means a lot to me to get my content out there so everybody can, it can reach everybody that's out there. Definitely tap in. If you want to donate to the channel, you can donate to my Cash App, JKing215. That's JKING215. Donate $1, whatever that you can, whatever you want to do. It definitely helps me keep putting out this content and definitely showing out for y'all day in and day out. So I'm definitely on it. So yeah, I'm gonna start in a little bit. Just trying to get this live out. Uh, let's see, yeah. Boy at it, man. Trying to get this out here. What's good, Ryan? I see you, brother. Um, yeah. All right. I'm gonna get started soon. I'm just trying to get this sent out. Uh, let's see how we do it. All right, man. All right. Trying to get this live out, y'all. And we're gonna start. Mm. Sucks when you trying to do stuff ahead of time and all that. But I'm trying to let everybody tap in first, and then I'm gonna start. You can check this out on YouTube too if you ain't on IG. I'll get to this bit. I can't find it. Where we at? It's good, Shay. What's going on? All right, so I'm gonna get started while try to share this drawing out. Um, so I had like a whole bunch of topics that I was going to talk about, but um, literally like a month ago, I had a conversation with somebody, and like the conversation. Well, let me say this. So I had like a whole bunch of comments that I was going to do, and yo, sis, what's going on? So I had a whole bunch of, topics that I was going to talk about and, what men should do in 2024 and this is that and the third. But when I had this conversation with somebody back in about a month ago, the problem was it's like, so I was trying to tell somebody about a situation that happened, right? So the situation that happened, when I tried to tell them about the situation, that's what triggered for me to want to do a live today. Like, I'm not going to hold you. Like, that was the reason why. Like, and I'm glad Sis tapped in because she know about this conversation. So I was having a conversation with somebody about when I went out with somebody that was a friend, right? So the friend that I had went out with, I was telling about a situation where, so I'll just give you a little backgrounds, right? So when I was going out with this friend, right? The friend, I've known this person for a very, very long time, right? So I've known him for a long time. I don't sound nervous and shit. I'm trying to get this shit started off. So basically, when I went out with this person, right? I known this friend for a very long time. So this person I've known for a very, very long time. When I went out with them, damn, that's enough shit. Let me get my shit together because I'm trying. All right. So when I went out with this person, right? I was the one that offered to take them out because it was a person that I haven't seen in a long time, was a long time friend. And when I went out with this person, and I was the one that told them that I was going to take them out. We was going to catch up, or whatever the case may be. So, long story short, I'm the one that paid for everything. So I paid for everything. Everything was cool. Everything was everything, right? So they wanted to tip the person more. So, and they said they was going to cash at me the bread because they wanted to tip more. I said, all right, cool. Now I forgot to ask the person to cash at me the money or whatever. So when I didn't do that, I'm the next day I text the person politely to, cash at me the bread. And they call it attitude, right? So they call it attitude for me even asking. So I'm like, why would you catch an attitude for me even asking, right? So person I told this story to, they were saying to me that sometimes as a person, you have to take the L and not ask. So I understood what they were saying, but my thing was, fuck that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck taking the L. Like, this is the thing, and this is the topic that I want to talk about because it irked me, and I understood what homie was saying, right? But it irked the shit out of me because it was like, it felt like he was trying to say, not I'm in the wrong, but that I shouldn't even want somebody to be a decent person who said that they was going to do what they was going to do, right? So they said they was going to do what they was going to do, but they got mad at me for asking for something that they said that they was going to do. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was backwards as fuck. So when they did that, it made me think. When he said that to me, it made me think, yo, they really sometimes be wanting us just people to like deal with sucker ass shit. Like I just don't understand how sometimes they be wanting people to just deal with sucker ass shit. Like, and that's the shit that be irking the shit out of me. Like when they want you to just deal with the sucker activity that they want to fucking make you put up with, like that shit pisses me off. So you said what they asked. They asked for for the bread that they said they was gonna pay me. So that's why I'm just like you shouldn't be like when it comes to things, yo Ferg, what's up? So when it comes to things in life, right? We as people, like what the fuck happened to motherfuckers being decent people? Like you get what I'm saying? Like what happened to just people being decent and people being to their word? Like, and fuck that I took this person out. Fuck that I picked this person up. Fuck that we had a good time. We had a heart to heart conversation about shit that was going on with our lives. But when I asked you for something that you said you was going to do, Yo, Mar, what's up? When I asked you about shit that you said you was going to do, why is it now a problem? Like, that is the most sucker ass shit that I ever dealt with in my life. Like, being that and this is the thing with I'm trying to tell y'all, right? When it comes to even people that's been in your life, sometimes, even if you know them for 5, 10, 20 years, you would think that they would have some type of impact, right? No, like you would thought this person, yo, bro. You would have thought that this person never knew me ever in fucking life. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, it's just like, yo, fuck that you said you was gonna pay me the money, but then the next day you gonna get mad at me for asking for it? Like, what is going on? Like, I understand we living in times where people just not genuine and people don't want to be people of their word and shit like that. But we gotta go back to being decent people. Like, why does it have to be if I ask you the next day for the break, politely, by the way, I ain't say like, give me my motherfucking money. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was really patient and just said, yo, you cash me the bread that you said you was going to send me. And then you're going to catch an attitude about it. And that's what I want to talk about today. Dealing with sucker ass shit in 2024. It should not be allowed. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's when he said that to me on the phone about you got to just take it for what it is and not, ask for the bread. No, fuck that. Be a stand up person, be somebody of your word, and be decent. Like, what the like that shit hurt me, and it just made me think of the sucker ass shit that people do. Like, I really got all these topics. Like, you know what I'm saying, it's just like, so let me give y'all a little bit of the background, right? So this person, like I said, I've known them for 20 years, like 20 some odd years, right? So I take it back to October 2022. So October 2022, this the person was going through something. But if you ever got friends, right, where they go through something, but they're very private. You get what I'm saying? So they're very private. They don't want to tell people what's going on in their lives or whatever the case may be. So being that they don't want to talk about it, they don't want you to know, like, you could just tell that they want to be around. Yo, Perk, what's good? They don't want you to know. They don't want people to be around and this, that, and the third. So I don't even know now, sis. I'm gonna tell it all. I just had to tell why I wanted to do the topic today. So going back to that, this person was going through some things. You could just tell they wanted somebody to be around for them. And at that time in my life, I was going through a lot. So it was hard for me to be there for that person at that time. But we was, hanging out, going out to eat, going to do activities, bowling, stuff like that. It's the person I know for a while because they don't live far from me. So I had no problem reaching out and doing what I wanted to do. But the problem was, so I couldn't be there for that person at that time. Cool. We didn't really hang out like that. Top of 2023, we still was keeping in contact, texting and doing stuff like that. And they was just like, yo, this is what the person said. And this is how you know I don't fuck with somebody when I say this person. It ain't no he, she, not this person. So they reached out and was like, yo, D, what's good with you, bro? They was like, yo, we need to we need to contact each other more often and check up with each other. I said, all right, cool. Like, I appreciated that being the things that I was going through at that time. And I knew they was going through some things, right? So that's why I reached out to them to have a dinner and basically like a catch up dinner, just to catch up what's going on with each other in our lives, say what's going on. And that's what I wanted to do. So when I did that, and then you don't be appreciated. See, that's the thing. When motherfuckers do shit they're not appreciative, that shit bothers the fuck out of me because it took my time, money, attention, and everything to reach out to you as a friend. And then when you wanted to do something extra and pay, and then you want to not get angry about the situation of me asking for the money that you say you was going to give me, that just really shows your true colors that you wasn't really a fucking friend because we literally had a heart-to-heart conversation about our families, things of that nature. So when you do that nut ass shit, that's why I'm just like, I can't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what y'all gotta understand, way familiar. Like, when it comes to people that you think that family, friends, and they think they fuck with you, they're sometimes you think the time period should mean something, but you got to deal with the person who they are now. You get what I'm saying? And if they an ain't shit person now, then you got to deal with that ain't shit person and cut that motherfucker straight off. Like, you get what I'm saying? So me dealing with that, I was just like, it was just, it bothered the fuck out of me that it's being that, yo, you gotta be a decent person. Like, how you just not trying to be a decent ass person and try to make me go through some bullshit? Like, you get what I'm saying? And then get mad about it. And then you gonna have the nerve to say to me, yo, I'm blocking you and have a nice life. Like, because you asked for, like, this is some suck ass shit that I gotta deal with. You asked me to pay the money and then you gonna send me the bread back. And then what I ask you for is some bullshit. Liv, what's good, bro? Like, that's the suck, yo. It's the most sucker ass shit of all fucking time. Like, I just can't deal with that shit. And you gonna tell me that have a nice life and that you blocking me? Bitch, you blocked your blessing. Like, what the fuck? Like, and I'm gonna have a great fucking life and fuck yours. Like, real red. Like, I told you I'm going to the OJK today. Like, I'm done with that nut ass shit. Like, you shit pissed me the fuck up, man. When it come to people, yo, you gotta. This the thing I want y'all to understand with this first part, right? You gotta deal with people for who they are now, not who for what you thought they was in high school, who you thought they was in college, who you used to work with back then, who you used to grow up with. You gotta deal with motherfuckers of who they are now. You get what I'm saying? Because you be thinking that time going strengthen motherfuckers' relationships, and it should, but when they want to be ain't shit people, fuck them. Like, we're right. Like, that's pretty much where it's at. And that shit really, like, and I call them entitled, ungrateful, sucker ass people. Like, I truly hate them with the passion. You gotta cut them like a motherfucking disease out your body. Like, that's what you gotta do when it comes to them type of sucker ass people. So you got the nerve to say to me, you gonna block me and have a nice life. Shit, you doing me a favor. Like, what the fuck? Like, you thought that shit was gonna hurt me? Like, real rap. Like, you truly thought that shit was gonna hurt me because I did something nice for you and you cut me off. Like, the fuck? And I know whoever they homies that's probably watching this, because I'm really not trying to go into deep too pause on this person too crazy because they got homies that I love to death. Like, they got two homies that I truly love to death. And I'm not trying to get on here and flame them too crazy because but this is the real nitty gritty to this shit. Like, real shit. This is the real nitty gritty. I was the only person that hung with this person, like genuinely hung with this person because I truly cared about this person. The other people that I'm talking about that then been friends with this person for the longest time, I swear, and they probably never gonna say it. They don't really rock with this person. Like, let me say it like this person is annoying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell, like, this person is annoying. And you know they only probably with them real shit because they feel sorry for this person. Like, real. Like, they feel sorry for you. That's why they hanging with you. I was the only genuine person that you really was hanging with. Like, seriously. Like, so to cut me off, you blocked your blessing. Like, straight up. That's why you want to meet up at right now trying to do stuff like you going on a meetup at trying to find people. Like, come on now. Like, that's how you know that you really ain't got no friends for real. But I'm done off that. Where the friends? I need answers. The friends ain't nowhere to be found. Shit, that's where it is. Yo, Dre, what's good with you? But that's enough with that person. I ain't even going to keep going. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause if I do, it's going to get bad. But the second type of the type of sucker shit that I hate is I call it disrespectful suckers, but I'm gonna call them passive aggressive suckers. Like passive aggressive sucker ass people. Oh my god, they are the worst of all mankind. Like they should just never ever exist ever. Right. So let me give y'all a scenario. Right. So if I just if say you meet somebody, right, you just met them, say you came to my party today, you met somebody for the first time, right? And y'all just understand it. Yo, Molly, what's good, bro? Um, you just meeting this person, right? And you just meet this person, and all right, y'all exchange numbers, whatever the case may be. And then y'all go to, and then maybe like down the line, you would like your main, like one of your main homies that you've known for a long time. This like someone like a main homie, right? So say you with that main homie, and then somebody pull up. I'm good, brother. What's good with you? So you with that main homie, right? And then the person you just met today, or that for like that short period of time, y'all meet up, y'all end up at the same place somewhere, like a party, whatever the case may be, some type of event. The person that you just met, they meet your peoples, y'all introduce, everything cool, first impressions, everything is good. He said, I gotta chill, sis. No, I ain't chilling tonight. This the old JK. I ain't fucking chilling. Motherfuckers is gonna get it. I don't give a fuck. It's my birthday. I ain't been drinking yet. This is cranberry juice. I'm letting y'all know. I ain't started drinking yet. Try to keep myself hydrated for later. You feel me? So if y'all meet each other, right? So if your old friend, the old person, my bad, the person that you with, and then the new person that you meet, y'all all meet up. Everything cool, no issues, no drama, everything cool, right? So if the person that you just met, right, talk shit about the person your homie, the person that you known for a long ass time, right? Would that person be wrong, right? Your homie didn't disrespect them, didn't do anything, right? Your homie, the person that you just met, they would be wrong, right? Now, would you be sucker for not defending your homie for something that they just said, right? When it come to me and it come to my people, ask anybody, sis on here, lid on here, D, my homie D, all my homies that's on here, they know I love my people. I truly like to the death. Like I defend my people. I love my people, bro. Like I don't play when it come to my people, bro. So when that type of shit happens, it's like the most passive aggressive shit that I hate. Like that person didn't disrespect you. They just met you. Everything is all good. Why would you disrespect them and expect me not to check you for that shit? Like I truly all fucking time hate that shit, right? So let me bring you to a joint. No, no, it was good with you. G Rider was good. So so when that happened, right? So let me give you a scenario what happened. So this was back in November, right? So I was with I was at this networking event downtown. So when I went to this networking event, if anybody know me, most of the times I go out by myself. I just be, chilling, just going out by myself, right? So when I went to this networking event, I was just chilling, drinking my little drink, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, sitting down or whatever. So I'm chilling. Two people walk up. These two girls walk up, right? So it's a networking event, right? So I'm sitting on the bench. One sits to the left of me, the other one sits to the right of me. So they sitting there, they chilling or whatever. Now, anybody know when I be out, I really be to myself. Now, not saying I'm antisocial or nothing. I just really be to myself, right? So when I was just being to myself, I'm just chilling. I'm just, doing what I'm doing. They both, ask me what I do. I tell them about the podcast. I tell them where I work. This is that and the third, right? So the girl to the left of me, like at the time, I was trying to get some co-hosts for the Umbrella Love on Sincere Advice show for me and my sister. So we there chilling or whatever. So she, asked me about the podcast. She kind of telling me what she's doing. The girl to the right of me, right? So the girl to the left of me, we talking. The girl to the right of me, she tells me, yo, it's her birthday or whatever, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. Now she was a little drunk. You know what I'm saying? She was a little on, and that's cool. It's your birthday. I feel you on or whatever. So long story short, I get both of their Instagrams. Well, one girl on the left got Instagram. The birthday girl, I got her phone number because she had an Instagram. So she was a little drunk, so I was just like, yeah, text me, make sure you got in the crib safe, because I don't play with that DUI shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you don't live far from the spot, I'm always going to make sure that you good. I don't play with that because I didn't have people go through DUI shit, bang out, all types of shit, right? So that was on a Friday. So Sunday comes, I went to a day party with my homie Drizzy. Shout out Drizzy if you in here. Shout out to you. So I was with my homie Drizzy, and we at the spot, we chilling. So the girl I just met, birthday girl, comes up. She comes in there. Now, mind you, I didn't tell her I was in there. I was, just chilling or whatever. She come in there. Oh, I'm like, hey, what's up? It's my birthday. Da, da, da. We get some drinks at the bar. We just chilling. So she meets my homie Drizzy, right? Everything cool, no problems. We just, busting it up. We all talking, no problems, right? So she only stayed for like 30 minutes and then she rolled out. So when party over, whatever. So a couple days later, I get a text message, right? And I'm gonna check out the text message. I told y'all I'm going in tonight. It's my birthday. Listen, upgrade your game. We dropping game. I don't today. It just is what it is. I'm telling y'all from what it is. I'm gonna give y'all the game today. The old JK is back in this bitch. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So here you go. So hold up. Let me find this text real quick. So hold up. Let me find this text. Yeah, where we at? Where we at? All right. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to pull this text up. I can't find it. I can't find the other part. All right, all right, so basically this is what happened, right? So they text me and they was saying about they was like, yo, what's going on? I said, yeah, what's up? They was like, yeah, I thought about your friend today. I was like, what friend? She was like the drunk one. So my homie Drizzy, he was a little on, but he wasn't like staggering, nothing. He was just enjoying himself, being a little goofy, just being him, right? So he was enjoying himself. So he went to the so she was like, yeah, I was thinking about your friend today. I was geeking and being like him, and it made me think of him. And I was just like, okay, like immediately when she said she was thinking about my man, I thought she was trying to bag. Like you know what I'm saying, I thought she was trying to bag my homie. So I asked her, I said, yo, all right, cool. Like she was just like, yeah, I thought about him. She was like, this is the part that got on this is the passive aggressive bullshit that I'm trying to tell y'all, right? She said, Shame the Lame had an effect on me. So I'm like, what? Like literally, she talking about some Shame the Lame had an effect on me. So I responded back on some smart shit. I said, who's Shame the Lame? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck are you talking to? Like, how are you going to just straight call my man a lame, but he never said nothing to you? He wasn't disrespectful. He wasn't doing nothing to you. So why would you feel like you had the need to disrespect him? I'm trying to find the text, but I'm just going to paraphrase it. So just like, why would you just feel like you would come out your mouth to say some shit like that? So that's why I said passive aggressive. You talking about some shame the lame and why would you say like I was just confused. So I was just like, so I asked her, I said, who shamed the lame? She was like, yeah, your buddy, he was kind of lame, like he was just da. And I'm like, why would you come out your mouth to call him a lame? He never disrespected you. He didn't call you out your name. He didn't say nothing disrespectful to you. So why would you come out your mouth just saying shame the lame? Like that, it threw me off. And they just kept going with it. They like, I'm trying to see if it was on here. They like, yo, no, I was doing this. I was, I no, you don't think he was a lame? Like, like they kept going on. Like, if so, they just kept going with it, and I just said, strictly told her like this. I said, yo, bro is drunk and he's far from a lame. I ain't say no LOL. I ain't say no none of that shit. Like, I straight told her straight from the jump. My man not a lame. Like he was just drunk. Like just like how I met you and you was drunk and it's your birthday and I understood, right? So it's just like, why would you just come out of nowhere and call him a lame? So that threw me off. So then she was just like, oh, you don't think he was a lame? Not a little bit. This is that and the third. So it just kept pissing me off more and more and more. Like you seen a statement that I said that he not a lame. So why do you keep going on with it? Like that really truly pissed me off. So I was just like, this is why really, this is what I said, right? So this is why I told you it's passive aggressive. Because once I said that, and she kept saying, "Oh, you don't think he was a lame?" Okay, she was like, "Okay, well, just defend your friend." Cracking the fuck up. I really was just joking. The fuck you wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like you wasn't joking. You knew you was trying to be passive aggressive. You was trying to call him a lame. I checked you for it, and you ain't. And now it's all of a sudden, oh, I was just joking. I was just joking. No. So this is why I said it completely. This is the only other part of the text I said. I said, okay, I understand. That's like my brother. Being that you don't know him like that, I just had to let you know the truth to bear whatever perception of him that you have off of one night. I know you would do the same for yours, right? So I try to check the situation very, very politely. You know what I'm saying? Because what I really wanted to say was get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I try to check the situation into to try to bring it to a like a normal level, to a human level. Because I met you drunk. But I didn't disrespect you. I didn't come out my mouth and call you no lame or call you a bitch or call you whatever. So why did you feel like you could do that to my homie? So oh my god. So that passive aggressive shit, it bothered me because it's like, why would you expect me to double up and be like, oh yeah, he is a lame? Like what the fuck? No, he didn't disrespect you. Didn't call you out your name. So why would you think you had the right to disrespect him? So that's another thing y'all gotta watch when it comes to people doing sucker ass shit. Them doing passive aggressive shit. You gotta catch that shit because sometimes people will really try you and try to say little slick shit here and there and try to dig at you or dig at your friend, and you already know this person got blocked. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't playing none of that shit. Once again, when it comes to the people that I love, and especially if they ain't disrespect you or say nothing out big mouth or say nothing disrespectful, I don't play when it comes to that. And I would be a suck ass nigga for not defending my homie that you coming out your mouth saying something about him. But that's another thing, y'all. Y'all can't let people that try to do sucker ass, dumb ass shit to you, especially passive aggressive motherfuckers, do shit to you out here, man. So the other topic I wanted to get to, even going on with the passive aggressive people that do certain shit to you, the other thing that I wanted to get to is people that do passive aggressive shit online, right? So you have a term. So when I went to therapy not too long ago, my therapist told me about a thing called orbiting, right? So orbiting, if y'all don't know, orbiting is basically when somebody, looks at your stories, constantly look at your stories, like your comments, like your stuff on social media, but they don't want to engage with you outside of social media. They won't text you, call you, do none of that, right? So when the term orbiting, when they do that, that is also passive aggressive behavior. Now it shocked the shit out of me because when I told my therapist that, she was just like, "Yeah, that's just passive aggressive behavior. I hate that shit." I was like, "Really? How's that passive aggressive?" She was like, "Yeah, it's passive aggressive because being that they don't want to engage with you out in real life, they just want to just do shit online and look at your shit and keep looking at your stuff. That's passive aggressive. They really don't want to deal with you outside of social media, right?" So that's another thing that you have to also check too for your mental health. Because I feel like just me, I feel like that's kind of antagonizing, right? Because you'll also have motherfuckers, right? You'll have motherfuckers that will ghost you, right? What's good, GMR, DNR? You have motherfuckers that will ghost you, right? But then they will look at your stories each and every fucking day. That shit is the most weirdest shit ever in fucking life. And it irks my fucking soul when people do that shit. Like, that's you the worst ghost of all time. You ain't Casper, you's a disaster. Like real shit. Like like how you gonna ghost me, but then you wanna look at all my social media shit. That shit is the weirdest shit ever, yo. I never will understand that shit. Like, but that is the term. It's called orbiting. If a lot of y'all don't know, that shit is called orbiting. And that shit bothers the shit out of me. Like, when it comes to people like that in your life, you cannot be hesitant to block them, hide your story from them, do whatever you can. You got to protect your mental health and protect your peace at all times, even on this fucking these type of devices, yo. Like real shit. Because people will try to do antagonizing shit. Motherfuckers will ghost you, or they'll do all types of shit, weird ass shit, just so they won't have to deal with you outside social media, which is the weirdest shit ever. So my advice to all y'all for in the way familiar, y'all gotta protect y'all mental health at all costs. Whether that mean, and I know y'all be feeling like, nah, it's too much to block a motherfucker. It's too much to, you know, hide your stories. No. If motherfuckers being weird to you, you can't accept nobody being weird to you. Like real shit. You can't accept motherfuckers being weird to you. Like at the end of the day, if you a solid person, you gonna stay solid outside of that social media shit and in real life. You know what I'm saying? And on these fucking devices. You a solid person regardless. So if people being weird to you on these fucking apps, block they motherfucking ass. Real shit. Block them. Like you gotta make people understand like they can't be fucking weird to you, yo. So that was my thing about passive aggressive suckers. They can be in real life and they can be on fucking line. Straight up. But I'm trying to see here. Shout out to everybody that tapped in, man. I know I started a little late. Um, but the other thing that I wanted to get to is I want to let y'all know the reason why I started this platform, Upgrade Your Game. Um, so the reason I started Upgrade Your Game, one of the main reasons is because, and I'm glad I'm saying this on my birthday because I had a lot of OGs and a lot of people that guided me in life, whether it be male or female, that guided me through my life, right? I feel like nowadays, and I talk about this on my show a lot, that a lot of the younger dudes, they don't have too much guidance. They don't have too many OGs that can really guide them. So I always try to show love and try to, find some type of ways because I know I don't have too many young mentors around me or young men around me. Pause. I mean, like I don't have them who mentor like that, but I can do it through social media. I can do it through this YouTube. I could do it through the podcasting. So that's what I try to do. I upgrade your game. I try to give young men, people my age, older, some type of game because I know navigating through life right now do seem crazy, right? So I try to give as much game as I can, and that's why I call it upgrade your game because you may be playing a game from 10 years ago that niggas don't play now. You get what I'm saying? And you gotta always be ready to upgrade and elevate. You know what I'm saying? You don't, a lot of y'all don't got the first iPhone, right? We on iPhone, what, 14, 15? You know what I'm saying? I don't own an iPhone at all. That's what they always get me on. I got a Samsung and shit. But I'm just saying, everybody, you have to constantly evolve, constantly upgrade. Yo, Shay, what's good, Shay? So you always got to constantly upgrade. And I'm glad that I had people that guided me, people that have been around for me, that always showed me love and always guided me. They always checked me for probably some sucker shit that I did. You know what I'm saying? I'm always glad that I had that. And I try to give that on this platform, to the young, to the old, to everybody that, that we all need guidance. We all need game here and there. We could all improve. I'm still trying to improve. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect, but I'm still in the field. You know what I'm saying? You got people like Gilly and Wallow, and I salute them. I went to PodCon about a month ago, and Wallow was giving out all the game, and I love that you had people online and people that, had podcasts that can give you game and just I love them guys, man. But I try to do it myself because I feel like I'm still in the field and I'm still trying to help y'all and still, you know, I'm still going through it. So I'm going through it just as much as y'all. So I feel like I can give y'all an authentic voice to to giving game and kind of upgrade your life. And I'm gonna give y'all a quick story about an OG that did something for me in my life. So this was back in college, right? So I was probably like 19, 20 years old, and I had so at the time I was dealing with this chick, right? We wasn't together, but we just always dealing with each other. Everybody knew we were dealing with each other, right? So it was like right before the semester ended. Right before the semester ended, y'all gonna probably go crank the fuck up. So I found out on Facebook, right? that she went back with her ex. Because remember on Facebook when it tells somebody they in a relationship status, I had a boy name. I was so sick. Like, I was sick. No, I was so sick that she went back with boy, right? So I was in their crib. Mind you, this is the start of the summertime. So, everybody out, everybody trying to party. You know what I'm saying? College, over, the semester over, everybody trying to party, right? So, so I was sick, right? Didn't want to go out the crib. My homies called me. I didn't want to pick up, right? So I I had a bootleg OG, right? He used to just sell me bootlegs, right? Bootleg DVDs. This was when the headshots, smack DVDs, all that was popping back at this time, right? So I used to get DVDs off of him, and he used to just keep the rap DVDs for me, so I could just top it off of him later or whatever the case may be, right? So he calls me and he's like, "Yo, young boy, I got the DVDs. Just come down to cop them, right?" So I come down there and I go get the DVDs, right? So I go to the DVDs, I give him the money. So he give me the DVDs, right? So as soon as he hand me the DVDs, he look at me like a little puzzled look, right? So he looked at me, he was like, "Bro, you all right? You all right, young boy?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm all right." Like he said, like I'm just getting the DVDs off of him, right? So he look at me, he like, "Young boy, you all right? You good?" Like I feel like you stressing about something, like you stressing about a chick or something. I'm just like, how you know my life? You know what I'm saying? Like in the back of my brain, I'm just like, how you know I'm stressing about a chick right now, right? So so he give me so he look at it, he like, nah, young boy, it look like you stressing over a bitch, dog. Like he's like, bro. He said, how old are you? I said, I'm like, at the time I was like 20. I was like, yeah, I'm like 20. He's like 20. He said, you go to school, you go to college. I was like, yeah, I go to college. He was like, shoot about these chicks, bro. He said, bro, I'm 50 years old. He said, bro, we got like five in rotation right now. He said, I got this chick down the street. I got old head around here. I'm texting the joint right now. He pull up his little flip phone. This is when the flips and all that. So he pull up a little flip phone. He like, yeah, I got this OG right around the corner. I got this. He said, bro, I got five right now. He said, bro, you are in college. You should have like 10 to 20 chicks right now. And you stressing over he said, bro, he said, dog, these chicks is like buses. One come every, the OG shit. One chick come every, one chick leave, and one come every 15 minutes. So he was just breaking it down. He's like, bro, you're 20 years old. He's like, bro, if I was your age, I'd be going crazy, right? So when he said that to me, it made a lot of sense. And I ain't trying to get all religious and all that, but this only in spiritual thing I'm gonna say to y'all, right? Sometimes God gives you a message through somebody that you least expect so you can retain the message, right? I'm going to say that one more time. Sometimes God will give you a message through someone that you least expect in order for you to retain the message. Like my pop or, a family like an uncle or something could have told me that same type of message, but I would have not have received it the same way that OG was telling it to me. Like he basically was breaking it down to me like, how I will understand it and retain it, right? And that's what I try to do with my platform. I try to give y'all the game how y'all can retain it. Cause you can have a person that get up on here, shoot, tie, all that, and then you don't speak all proper and no, motherfucker, you fucking up. Like you need to do this, that, and the third. And that's what I'll be trying to do with upgrade your game is try to give game that way. And I'm glad that OG did that for me because at the time I was just out of my mind. I'm heartbroken and all that dumb shit. I got I got my confidence back. So by the time the next semester came, I was just confident. I felt like I was just shit. You know what I'm saying? Chicks feeling me, to the point that even Shorty that, went back with the boy, she was trying to get my attention. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it a bean. But he instilled that in me to get that confidence to tell you, like, bro, hey, what's going on, Barney? What's good? He instilled that in me to tell me, like, bro, you you don't gotta be in those slump. And that's what I try to give y'all motivation and guidance to upgrade your game. So that's my little story about, my little OG story from back in the day. But this is the last thing, and I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Hey, what's up? Um, this is the last thing I'm gonna give y'all. And for everybody that missed what I said in the beginning, this live is gonna be on YouTube, so you can check the whole thing out on there. My bad for starting off late, but I had a lot to do, and I got a party going on later on, so I had a lot to do today. But I definitely wanted to tap in with y'all, and I appreciate all the love that y'all giving me. The last thing I want to talk about is the second part is the main reason why I started Upgrade Your Game, and this is really near and dear to my heart. So, um, back in October of my bad, it was like probably end of 2022, right? I had a friend. Um, he don't even know this, so I'm giving y'all exclusive. So he hit me up the end of 2020, like this was around. I think it was Thanksgiving. So he hit me up. He was like usually when me and him talk, we just be shooting the shit, talking shit. You know what I'm saying? So he was just saying what he was saying. So, but he broke out and he was just like, "Yo, bro, my baby mom, she don't want to deal with me no more." And me and her were supposed to chill for Thanksgiving, and I heard behind that, and I could hear it in his voice that he was, upset about it. And at the time, I was still going through my mental issues, so I was hearing him and I was trying to talk to him like, "Hey, yo, bro, she did you a favor. You know, I know it's a fucked up time to tell you at this time, but it's good that, she told you now instead of, y'all get together and then some shit happens or whatever the case may be." And I know my homie, like, he be hearing me, but you got that one homie, like, he hear you, but he's stubborn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he hear you, but he don't hear you. You get what I'm saying? So when I told him that, I could tell he wasn't retaining it, right? So the next day I get a text message, right? At like 2 in the morning. Now, mind you, I'm in the bed. I'm depressed. Like, I'm just not for it. I'm just out of it. It's a Saturday night. You would think I'd be out turning up. No, I was in the crib depressed, right? So I'm just chilling. I'm just, or whatever. I get a text message from him at 2 in the morning. Now, mind you, he never texts me at 2 in the morning, never contacts me, nothing at no 2 in the morning, right? So he hit me up and he said, "Bro," no, he was just like, "Yo, this got me so upset to the point I want to blow my head off." And that shit shocked the hell out of me. Like, it shocked me. Like, I never had nobody say that to me, right? And at the time when I was feeling the way I was feeling, like, I just didn't have any, like nothing. Like, I was just so depressed, right? But at that moment, I was like, "No, I can't let my man go out like this." Like, fuck whatever I got going on. Fuck what I'm going through, what I'm sad about. I have to be here for my homie, bro. Like, I can't leave him out in the dust. So I picked up. So I immediately called him. I called him. He was just, thank God he was at work and he was just, texting his anger out. He was like, "Yeah, my bad, bro. But this thing got me upset." And I just poured into him, "Yo, nah, bro, you good. Like, she did you a favor. I know it hurts, but you gotta keep pushing. You gotta, worry about your son. You gotta do what you gotta do for your seed. Don't worry about her. Like, do what you gotta do and keep pushing. Like, don't even worry about that. You got so much in this life to live for. I understand it hurts and you're going through something right now, but you gotta keep pushing." And he definitely, retained it. But that's the reason why I wanted to start Upgrade Your Game, because there may be a girl, somebody out there that may not have that friend that they can text, that they gone through that. Lucky he had me to reach out to, and I could reach back out to him. You know what I'm saying? And that meant a lot to me to start the podcast, because I know it's people out there. Yo, what's going on, Sean? What's good with you, bro? Wow, Watson was good. Um, it meant a lot to me because he was going him. My bad, I lost a little train of thought. He, I know it's people out there that don't have that person that they could reach out to when they are going through mental issues, right? Where they have nobody. Like, they try and they try and they try and but they don't, they don't have nobody. Some people just feel alone in this world. And I'm glad that he was able to reach out to me to feel like he was appreciate you, man. Thank you. Um, that they're going through that. And that right there was the turning point for me to say, yo, I need to start this platform and have people talk about their issues, specifically men, obviously, but I want people to express their issues and how they get through them because I know it's somebody out there that may not have somebody to reach out to, that may not, just have that outlet for what they gone through. And being that my man was going through that, and that's one thing with us men, yo, when we are going through something, like I was depressed. Like I'm trying to tell you, I was straight up depressed. But sometimes we put the shit that we go through to the side to help people so much, especially, great men in society. We go through shit. We do. But we push it to the side in order to help our fellow man. And that's what I want to do with this platform, upgrade your game. I definitely want to help as much people as I can possible that's going through mental stuff. I go through it myself. So I be needing, you know, guys. That's why I always tell people reach out to counseling, therapy, something where if you don't have that person that you can reach out to, you at least have a professional that can help you with the mental things that you're going through. I could get you on a therapist. I know somebody that's a therapist. Shout out to Dom. That's a personal friend of mine. She's a therapist. I know some people that if there's nobody, I can definitely get you to somebody that can get you some help. So I try to do it with the podcast. I try to do it in my real life. But that was one of the main reasons is because I had a friend that was going through a mental thing at that time. And me and myself, but that was the main catalyst was because I had a friend that was going through mental issues. So that's my B-Day live, my live stream. Um, but thank y'all for tapping in. Um, once again, I appreciate y'all all to the fullest. But I got, more guests coming. I got way more topics to talk about. You know, this is, just the start, man. I've been at it for about a year now, so we just gonna keep going. We keep rolling. I got more guests coming up. If you haven't seen any of my, my episodes, definitely go check them out on YouTube, Playaway TV. You can check this live out once it's done right on YouTube. It's still gonna be up there to go check it out. Man, I truly appreciate y'all, and I'm definitely gonna have a great birthday. You know what I'm saying? I got a party at 8 o'clock. If you know me, pull up. Hit me up in the DM for the details. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. I can't say that shit enough, like real shit. I wanted to turn up more for y'all tonight, but you know what I'm saying? With me starting off late, I definitely wanted to get into the topics that I wanted to get into, but I appreciate y'all all. Thank y'all for the birthday love. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe to this channel, like, comment, subscribe to this live, send it out. Like I said, the recording is going to be done. You can still check everything out on YouTube. And your boy is out. Know that. I'm going to enjoy my birthday. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I don't get you on.